It's time to All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We got a tier list for y'all. For what I think the best decks are post Lede. This is me after playing a regional, after playing locals since Lede got released. What I think like the top decks are right now. So we have like S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. D tiers for, you know what I'm saying, the giant cards, if you're lucky enough. It's for, like, you know what I'm saying, like the side events, basically. But before we start, by the way, don't forget that this video is sponsored by Supreme Pro. You can go to tx1.com and use Pack10 for 10% off the best Yugioh products in the game, the best sleeves in the game. If you want to shuffle nice, draw nice, you know where to go. All right. So YouTube, we're about to start with the best decks. Okay, so we'll start with Marincess. I think Jesse made a video on this deck not too long ago. I think it's kind of cool. I think the deck has a lot of room for non-engine, and I think right now the Yu-Gi-Oh that we are supposed to play is a deck that has a lot of non-engine, because like I think non-engine is just too powerful in the current format. I don't know if you have noticed. I think that's been sort of like this transition, like the trend with like the evolution of Yu-Gi-Oh, that like non-engine is like so important. Like Snake Eyes is powerful because of the fact that like the engine can play a lot of non-engine. Unfortunately, Marincess engine sucks compared to Snake Eyes. So we can definitely agree on that. It's not a bad engine, it's just that it got power crept by like Snake Eye one card combos, you know? So I think I would put Marincess in B tier. Like, I don't think the deck is shit, but I think that because the deck has a lot of room for non-engine, you know, it's like, it's good. You know, like it's still a good deck. Like I don't think you'll be like completely. I don't think the deck is that bad actually. Fluon Ree's A tier. Just a good shifter deck. Plays like all the cancerous cards in the game. And it has like a good like engine into like fire decks. So I mean, this deck is, I think the biggest issue with this deck is that it just bricks too much. Like, I'm not even trolling. This deck is not even that bad like that. It just actually just bricks way too much. So but as much as I hate to say it, the issue is that Flu is actually like solid. And it's probably one of those decks that promotes like the most annoying type of Yu-Gi-Oh to play, but hey, it would be crazy for me to call it kind of like booty cheeks. Virtual World, the only thing this deck has going for it is the fact that it can make Beatrice. Other than that, this deck is shit. I'm sorry. Dragon Link, probably B tier. Like, probably not too bad. Like, it lost a lot of good cards like Savage and stuff though. But the engine, like, Dragon cards are still powerful. I wouldn't like put it past it. Trap Tricks, unfortunately, balling on a budget doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? Balling on a budget, balling in the side events, boys. Like, unfortunately, this shit just don't cut it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good, unfortunately. I think Arrow Mage, Rika, I don't know where to put it, because I feel like this deck is actually like crazy powerful. Like, I've seen the combos for this shit and it scares me. But I feel like it just doesn't have enough like non-engine, and it plays like board breakers, so you have to play into like a lot of boards. But like it's basically like like when it goes first, bro, like you're praying to anything that you draw hella hand traps and shit, you know? So Ragnaraka Plants is the better build now. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. S tier in Europe, B tier in the, you know what I'm saying, in the land of the free, as people would call it. Best deck of your Jess, basically. Sword Soul, I guess Protos gives it a nice buff, but like, bro, like losing the Nib is kind of troll, no? Like, it's just kind of troll. So it's still like, you know, like a tale from, you know, the good old days. But I would put Sword Soul at B. Tail Elements B. Like Mally to 3, I guess, is kind of neat. And then I think like some people are experimenting with Paleo tier. Like, they're playing like Paleo cards and tier, and then trying to basically like stall their opponent out with Rise to Full Height. And then like they're making Toad, and you're making like, I think they're making Toad with the Paleo cards in the tier deck, and then using Totally Awesome to like add back Reinhardt and stuff like that. And there's like Beatrice. I don't know. Like maybe it doesn't seem the worst. Cam said put 4 of these B decks in D. I think the deck is so good. By the way, guys, I don't think B is bad. I think for me, like S is like freaking like if you go to a YCS, S tier decks are like basically 20% of top cut. A for me is like, I don't know, like it's a deck that like you'll definitely play in Swiss at a YCS. And B is like, it's not bad, but it's like tier 2-ish, you know? It's not bad. Like I can definitely see you like cook the regional scene maybe with it. And it won Arkansas regional. The tournament won Arkansas regional, you know? So not too bad. Gold Pipe Punk, Dog Water, Branded Chimera, no cap. I don't know, bro. It actually got a nice buff. Okay, maybe not A tier, but this deck is actually kind of nasty. The new illusion cards are actually so broken. Has anyone read the new? Yeah, honestly, bro, I want to put this in A, bro. Honestly, this deck is kind of insane. I mean, like the deck does what Fluondereeze does. Instead of a Windbear statue, they give you the Darkbear statue. Diablaze or Diablaze. I don't know how to pronounce it. Diablaze is actually broken. Actually, Sam lost to this deck at the regional. He got Diablaze and he couldn't evenly his opponent. 100 subs. You put Arcus S here a post on YouTube. I can't lie to the viewers, boy. I can't lie to them, man. Also, didn't they get the new level 6 girl? The new level 6 illusion monster? That card is crazy, by the way. Like, it adds any illusion monster, if I'm not mistaken. It adds anything, right? Apprentice? Yeah, Apprentice Magician. I actually think this deck is good. And it plays through hand traps, like, fairly well. I think this is a deck that I'm actually gonna try to pick up and play. I actually think it's really neat. So the thing is, like, for example, you can't activate Wanted. Like, it's actually kind of nasty. You can't activate Wanted. You can't play your field spells. You can't evenly match. You can't add like talents. Like you have to set it first, and then they just pop it with Diablaze. Or they can like also Garden Chimera you after you set your back row. It's actually pretty good. Mercy Grand Magic in the tier list. God damn. Seriously. They have to make a new tier for Grand Magic. No cap. Tier G. Yeah, Chimera Fusion isn't once per turn, which is also kind of crazy. True. I like it. Runic. All right, unless you're Joshua Schmidt, put the shit in C tier, fam. Like it's just like unless you're Joshua Schmidt, like Joshua Schmidt, like can maybe move this shit up a couple tiers, but you're not Joshua Schmidt, alright? Like let's keep that shit real. Yeah, Avenger Synchron. These combo decks are like unplayable. I don't even want to discuss them, guys. I'm just gonna put it in D tier if I don't want to discuss it. Like D tier for disgusting. How about that? Snake Eyes, arguably the best deck of the format, no cap. Actually, it is the best deck. Undisputed heavyweight champion. Like, are people like still convinced? Like, I don't know. Like, do people still refute this? Like, it's crazy. You ban Borolo Dragon, you ban Burn. Shit's so nasty. It just doesn't matter. Rescueways tier A, not too shabby. You know, not too bad. Guys, Dog Water, Super Summer, Dog Water, Brand Despia, A tier. Keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? This deck is kind of insane. S tier in the right hands, you know? No, Brandis is insane. Brandis is like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like people just play like C tier, no cap. But Brandon is like really good. I think it had like tops at Raleigh too. So I think Brandon is like insane. I think it's one of the strongest decks in the format. Rank Brandon without Puppet Lock? Honestly, it's still irritate. It's still A tier. Sometimes I win without even Puppet Locking. Dino DNA, unplayable. Vanquish Soul. Probably B tier. Santoli makes it looks kind of crazy, so I gotta put this at B, no cap. I thought this deck was way worse than it actually was. But yeah, pretty solid. Pearly A tier. Like Pearly's honestly like a really good deck right now. Guys, I kind of want to like just. I've been getting the itch to play Pearly. Should I play for locals tomorrow? You guys down or what? I've been getting the itch, bro. Like I don't know why. Like this deck is like insane. And this is the deck that knocked me out of Raleigh, by the way. I lost to 2 Pearly players at Raleigh. Like they're just hitting Delicious, bro. Like I'm getting sacked by Delicious. What did they put that to 2? It's so cancer. Yo, I'm gonna play Pearly tomorrow, guys. Ooh, I'm kind of down. Okay, I've been craving some Pearly gameplay, so you guys might get rewarded with might get gifted with my Pearly gameplay tomorrow. It's actually gonna be fun. I'm actually excited. It's been a while. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Like for good time's sake, you know. Okay. Anyway, Salamangreat. Honestly, guys, I think this deck is actually pretty good. I'll put it high beer tier. Like, it's honestly, this deck is good. I saw Santoli, Ryan Yu, and a bunch of other people like playing Salamangreat actually at the Toronto Regional, and bro, they made that shit look insane. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I actually really think this deck is kind of nasty. Maybe it can even be A tier, cause like, but I was watching like the gameplay from Salad, and like I think it's actually not bad. Like I actually thought it was like not too shabby, to be honest. Exo Sister, I'm traumatized by this deck, no cap. I'll put a C tier, I guess. Unchained, honestly, high B tier. But I want to preface, like, has anyone tried like Unchained with like the Beckoning Beast package? I think like Unchained. No, it's not in any order, guys. Like I'm putting this B, but they're all like it's not in any specific order. Like I think they're all good. Like it's just like B tier, like tier 2 decks. Like yeah, Unchained is actually not bad. I want to put it low A tier, low key. Like what does Imperm do? What does Valor do? Yeah, the Raid and Trade guys. I think Raid and Trade. If you guys go check out, shout out to Raid and Trade. I think Ryan, Luca, and a bunch of Nash, a bunch of my boys are on that team. And yeah, I think Nico and David, right? They played this deck, I think, and they topped with it as well as one of the German regionals, and they made that deck look kind of insane. Yeah, and Daniel, yeah. They make that deck look kind of insane, guys. I actually tried their deck out at my locals, and it functioned really well. Like it like performed really like it reminds me of the old Unchained days. It was nice. I really liked it. I think the main reason why they're seeing success with Unchained is because the deck just beats Impermanence, the Valors. It beats like all these hand traps really well. And those are the most popular hand traps. It beats Mourner, right? So like, it's just like as a result, like even though Shavar went to 1, because the engine doesn't lose to Imperm Valors, which are like and Mourners, which are the most common hand traps, it's like just really strong. But yeah, the profile's on the Raid and Trade YouTube channel. You guys can go check that out. Vanadium, honestly, I feel like losing Baron makes this deck a lot worse, but I still think it's playable. Just like pretty low B tier, but nothing much has changed about it. I saw like a Pendulum Good Stuff deck. So there was a Pendulum deck that I saw on DB that someone was playing with. They played the Ostinato package, which is like the they play like the dragon pendulum stuff. They played Ostinato package. They played like 60 card every good pendulum engine, and they threw it into one deck. And yeah, Supreme King pendulum plus Supreme King pendulum plus the Melodious cards, plus like just like good pendulum stuff. Like it was crazy. It was like a 60 card deck, and I saw it was kind of cooking. So maybe I'm gonna move it to B tier. It's like a Vanadium deck. It makes like a crazy board. Phantom Knight Horus. I don't think this deck is that good, unfortunately. I think like if you play with Tenpai, it's actually B tier. There's like I think you can play Phantom Knight Horus with Tenpai cards. Do you guys know the goo? So like you make like Cherubini with Phantom Knight cards, and then you send White Dragon. I don't know the name of the Tenpai monsters, guys, besides Chandra, because it's similar to Chungus. But you send the White Dragon, and then you make Promethean Princess because it's generic, and then you bring back Pydra, White Dragon. But you make Cherubini, you send White Dragon, make Promethean, bring back White Dragon, and then you search the quick play and you ulticate your opponent. So you like Chungus, pack Brain Rot, yeah. So basically, like you use the Phantom Knight cards and like all the Horus cards to like bait your opponent like a bunch, and then you make Cherubini, and then you send Pydra, and then you just OTK your opponent. So like I think that's kind of neat. Like I think that kind of like smoke screen line is kind of cool in like the Phantom Knight Horus strategy. But other than that, I think it's like kind of whatever. Heroes is kind of not, honestly, Heroes is not bad. I kind of want to put it B tier, but people will make fun of me, I think. But I honestly think this deck is kind of insane. Like, Hero's kind of not bad, no cap. Like, I don't know. Like, I actually don't think this deck's bad, bro. It ends on Raigeki Darklaw DP. Raigeki Darklaw DP with, like, sometimes you end on Plasma, too. It's kind of not bad, no? Centurion, I want to put this, like, low A tier. Which some people might not agree with me with, but I think this deck is good. Because the new single 12 is busted. No, it's Centurion Horus. No, guys, you have to play Centurion Horus. Bro, Centurion Horus is actually insane. No, Centurion Horus is actually insane. I'm not even trolling. That shit is actually broken. Because if you get stopped on the normal summon, if you can make the 12, you can continue playing through Impermanence. No, this deck is actually not bad. Like, I actually think this deck, like, can play through a lot with the Horus cards. Like, the Centurion Horus Bestial deck can play a lot of non-engine as well. Centurion, Horus, and Bestial. We play all of it. Like 3 Lebellion and shit. No cap. Maybe I put it B tier. But I played against it at the regional, and bro, I was sweating. But I opened 3 hand traps, so I destroyed him. But I was sweating. So I don't know. Velmonicas, bro, guys, I've been trying the deck on a low, and it's kind of shit. No cap. I don't know how to make it good though. Maybe someone has the goo. I just don't like. I need to find the goo for this because guys, I've been making yeah. It's basically Baguska Pass. The majority of my end boards have been like Link 1 with Baguska and Pass. Striker, like I don't know. Like I don't know, bro. Like I just feel uncomfortable putting this anything else other than D. No cap. Oh, dude, the Memento deck. I think this deck is B tier. Striker is crazy as an engine. No, I actually think this is like high B tier. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here. This deck is kind of nasty. I've been watching the Nesh streams. Shout out to Nesh when I work sometimes, and he actually makes his deck look kind of insane. Like I thought it was kind of meme at first, but like this engine is like really strong. And I think by Nats, by the way, I think the new support for Memento is in like actually busted, like beyond busted. Like, it's actually so custom. Bro, in info is gonna make Memento, like, actually, like, no cap, like, high tier 1. Like, this shit's actually broken. Like, Infinite Forbidden actually makes this shit broken. Yeah, I actually think Memento is cool. I haven't been liking it, and, like, it has really neat interruptions. Because, like, the new card they got is a Snatch Steal. So, I don't know, I'm actually excited. I bought the cards for it, so I'm gonna try to take it to locals for you guys. I've been learning the deck on the side just because I'm curious what the cards do. But I bought the cards, and I think I'm gonna take it to locals for you guys. Like, I actually think this deck is like really neat. I just have to learn all the lines because like I actually don't know like all the lines for the deck, but it seems like really neat. And I like the fact that it can make Guardian Chimera, which is like one of my favorite cards. So ask for a refund. Chill. I'm on the hand trap variant right now, but I'll try. Maybe I'll try the board breaker version. Yeah. Synchro, Bistro, Runic. Like it can't make Baron anymore. Unplayable, to be honest. Downomorphia, C tier, same old deck. Yubel, honestly, like B tier. Not bad. Not too shabby. Like I actually think this deck is really nice. So I told Sam to play this for the regional in Toronto. And he went from 6-0 to 6-3. It was so close. But he was making, like, kind of small misplays. And it would cost him the game. But I actually think he could have went, like, 8-1, to be honest. But he like, did pretty good over... Like, I still feel like he was cheesing OTKs out of nowhere. Like, one of the games, he summoned a Yubel. And just swung its game. Like, it's just, like... It has, like, so many cheese win conditions. And Yubel has a really good Tenpai matchup, too. We have a video coming out soon, guys, where he and I playtest Tenpai versus Yubel, and bro, like it's so hard to beat that deck, bro. It's so hard. Like that deck with Spirit of Yubel is like an FTK. Like Spirit of Yubel is like an FTK, like no cap, because you have to like make the Synchro 10 before you enter a battle phase, and it's just like tough because it's never just Spirit of Yubel by itself. There's like hella interruptions on top of the board, right? So like it's just like pretty solid. Voice, like honestly, this deck is. I actually think That new card that came out is crazy. Bro, that card, bro, that new spell card that adds back from the bandage is crazy as hell. And the one that lets you wish someone on your opponent's turn is actually broken. I'm not gonna cap because like I watch yeah, Blessings is crazy. Like I watch a guy play against like a flood deck. He like outed skill drain, added back the trap, and like just like popped every turn. It was so crazy. Which is like just really good. Like this card is just really good. Like it's just so crazy. I just think Voices is like insane. I want to put it like in S tier, to be honest. Like I actually want to put it in S tier, low key. But like I think this deck is actually really good. Like it wins a lot of hand trap boards too, because barrier is like a +1 every single turn. And if you open Diviner, any on like the IP board with like the ritual is like crazy. I think this deck is nice. Diatron, trash, probably this. Biker's trash, to be honest. It's only good if you play it in the Memento version. Magic Spectre, trash. Raid Raptor, C tier. It's basically like deck is like kind of like bootleg Infernoble is the way I look at it. Volcanic's B tier because it plays all like the 60 card Volcanic deck is probably B tier. Like it has a really strong engine. Infernoble Swordsman unfortunately is like C tier. Orcus probably C tier. Ashen, the cores are actually insane, but they need more stuff. C tier. Fire King Snake Eyes, honestly, nah, that shit's not even S tier, bro. That shit's A tier. Like the pure Snake deck is just better. It's just actually better. Like no cap. Goaty, unfortunately, that shit is ass. Generator Runic, even like terrible. Labyrinth, honestly, high B tier. High B tier, no cap. Yeah, this deck is so scary, boys. Like stop. Like if this deck like Lab almost won Raleigh. Like let's be real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Cam is just, you know, a little sackier. Like this deck almost won Raleigh. Like you cannot call like that shit. Like realistically. Like also it loops barrier. Yeah, like loops barrier every single turn. Like come on, this deck is not that bad. Thunder Dragon C tier, another crazy combo deck. Melodious Pier. I said it. I think this deck, the pure deck is broken. I think pure Melodious is kind of broken. It's just mad hard to play, bro. That deck is not easy to play. It's a spreadsheet deck, you know. You gotta learn all the lines. But pure Melodious is crazy, crazy. But I just can't get the cards. Like guys, like how do you get the Melodious cards? Like I actually don't even know. Like where do I find the cards for this? But I think the Melodious engine is insane. Like no cap. The fact that it gets to play Herald of the Orange Knight is such a throwback. That card is literally Gamma, by the way. And you can also play Gamma in the deck too, actually. It has like really powerful bomb cards like Ostinatos, First Movements. You know, it has like the one card combo with like the normal summon of the new one, right? It's good. Lifesworn, I think Lifesworn Centurion is B tier. It's not bad. Like if you don't troll with it, it's actually not bad. Shining Sark, shit's ass. Ancient Gears, ass. Right on Raika with plants is good. In my opinion, it's actually B. Tenpai? Bro, is this just me? Or like, I feel like Tenpai is like A tier, borderline S tier. Like that deck is, bro, like, I don't know why people disrespect that deck, bro. That deck is broken. Like you think you shit until you get OTK by it. Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, I'm gonna put it A tier for sure, but I can see it being like low S tier. And if you look at the regional results, I think it was like 28% pure Snake Eye and like 20% like Tenpai. Dude, I hate the deck. I hate the gameplay for the deck, but the deck is really, really broken. I hate how this deck plays, but it's just actually broken. Like you can't, like I'm saying, like don't get me wrong, guys. Do you guys think I wanted to be the villain? Did you guys think I wanted to show up and normal summon Chandra? Yes, I did actually. I did want to be the villain. And honestly, after going to the dark side, it's hard, man. It's hard not... Like, I finally understand what it's like to just sit back, relax, you know, finish 10-minute games. Like, it's just weird, bro. I hate... it's just weird. It's just, it's because I never played cash during cash format. So I didn't understand, like, how good, like, these helmet decks are, low-key. Like, I didn't understand. But after playing the helmet, bro, sign me up. I'm strapping that shit on. Like, it's so honestly, it's actually not too bad. Cash, B, and then Dark World probably like C tier. This is probably where I'm at realistically. Yeah, this is probably where I'm at. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to see my Tenpai deck list, expect that soon. Maybe like this week. I'm trying to get all the. I borrowed the deck because, guys, let's be real. Ain't nobody paying $100 for Trident Dragon, $20 Pydras. We were never doing that. So I had to enlist the help, you know, of some friends to borrow the deck because I refuse to pay for the helmet. But yeah. But expect the deck list soon. If you guys watch all the way to the end, the goo in my Tenpai deck is that I main deck Fallen Valbaz and I summoned it off seals and it was absolutely bussing. Okay, bussing. Okay, like I literally summoned Albaz on people. Some people thought I was playing branded Tenpai, which, hey, that might be the goo, no cap. Branded Tenpai. But yeah, it was nasty. It was insane. It was insane. So if you guys all watch all the way to the end, then yeah, power to y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and then comment down below your favorite deck of the format. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.